Hello everybody, I'm Julio Castaneda, and this is TED Talk. A couple weeks ago I told myself, can I learn Logic Pro X? Logic Pro X. A place where creators' minds go to create instrumentals for the next generation music artist. I told myself, can I learn it? Can I create it? Can I master it? All things that I told myself repeatedly. And it was hard with no patience, because this isn't something you can learn in a day, a month, or a year. Several years it takes, actually. That's how it is. Throughout this whole journey, I faced many obstacles. Obstacles from being able to even think about what I wanted to do with this program, what I wanted to create, or what I wanted to accomplish. Struggles. Whew. These struggles, they're not something you just joke around with. I struggled every single day just to find the loop button, the repeat button, the pause, the record. I couldn't even open up the laptop at times. That's how bad it was. These challenges, obstacles, and struggles really made me persevere through what I wanted to do. So many challenges, so many obstacles, so many struggles, even to this day. And I've been doing this for almost a year. Logic Pro X isn't something you joke around with, guys. Something you learn, something you live for. So you asked me what I got done. What I got done is that I was finally able to create the sample that I was looking for. Something that I knew I liked. Something that I knew that I would want to use again and again. I loved it. I liked the way it came out. You also asked, what did I learn? Well, you learn everything with this. I learned how to loop. I learned how to record. I learned how to pause. I learned how to extend the time. I learned how to create a sample, how to make one sound larger. I learned so many things with this program. So many things to make just the instrumental and the sound a lot better. That's what I learned. Did I find it enjoyable? Oh, at times no. At times I didn't even want to do this. I just got up from my seat and I was just like, I'm done. I went for a walk. I hooped a little bit. I did what I could. I like to joke around a little bit. But I did all of that, but then yet came back to it. Because I did find joy into it. Just the sound, the harmony that you could use. It was all beautiful. And what was my success? Or what were my successes? I think the biggest one, the only one that I could tell you guys, is finally creating the sample for the public. So you ask me, how did I spend my office time with this program? I will tell you. I spent a portion of my time these past 10 weeks just watching videos of how other people use the program. Because you gotta learn from somebody. It's not something you can learn by yourself unless you want to get nowhere. One week I would do that. The next week I would mess around with it. The week after that I would go in depth with it, start using the sounds, start harmonizing, and start looping them together. That's what I would do on a weekly basis. It wasn't just sit down, learn the program. It wasn't sit down, watch videos. It wasn't sit down and just stare at the screen. It was sit down and really put your mind into this. Because this is not a game. This is something you really have to put your mind into and have such great patience to do this. That's what I tell you guys. So that's what I would do. That's how I would use my time. I would use my time to learn from the greats. That's what I was learning. I was learning from the people who knew, from the people who created this sound. That's what I would do. So the progress I would make was little by little on a week-to-week basis. At the end, they all came through. At the end, I made what I wanted to make. And that was the sample for you guys. And that will come up shortly. Alright. So, as I said before, there was times where I didn't want to do this program, where I didn't want to sit down and just learn Logic. It was hard. It is hard. Sit down and you try it. Alright? I'm not trying to put blame on anybody, because at times I didn't do what I could have. Because this is something else, people. This is something else. I look at the crowd right now and I see young faces, older faces, faces that may have a dream with this music thing. I say to you guys and girls, chase your dream. Alright? I'll be honest. At times I slacked off. At times I didn't even care about looping, learning at times I didn't even open my computer. But that doesn't mean I didn't give it a chance. Because in those times, you know what I was doing? I was thinking of instrumentals. I was thinking of what the next step is. I was thinking, I was hoping, I was going to achieve what I wanted to achieve. So, putting my time and effort into this wasn't 100%. But it never went down 99%. That may not make sense to you, but that just tells you what I was doing. That just tells you how engaged I was with this program. And shortly, you will find out what I accomplished after this. Well as that, you asked me, will you continue learning Logic Pro X? Will you continue with the sample that you wanted to create? The answer is, of course. Of course I am going to continue this. Of course I'm going to continue to learn this thing because I love it. I like doing it. I love doing it. Whatever you can say, I feel it. Alright? I will continue outside of school, in school, during class. I don't care where I'm at. I will have my headphones in working on this. Because I know I can create something great, something that nobody has heard. In a few moments, you will hear what I have going on. You will be amazed. As I said before, it was a struggle learning this program. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some of the struggles, as I said before, were just finding the patience, finding the time, finding like the inner you, your thinking even. This isn't something you just do. This is something you really have to put your mind to. Those were the struggles. Finding that rhythm, finding that vibe. Because you can't just think of a vibe and put it down. You have to really create it, if that makes sense. Losses. Oh, my bad. Wins. Wins on this. It's just being able to finally learn a little bit. Being able to really put it in. Being able to create something that came out of, well, me. Like a kid with the mother. Me with the music. That's the best you can compare these two things. As I said before, you will find out what I have in store for you guys. When we come back, I will show you what I created on Logic Pro X. Alright, welcome back everybody. The moment you've all been waiting for. The sample that I have created. Some of you will not like this, as I may add. Some of you may. Just remember, you can do so much more with this program than I was able to complete in these past couple of weeks. Take a look. Well, that is it, folks. That is what I have created.